The headlines. The U.S. Justice Department is ordered to release a redacted version of the evidence that prompted the FBI to search Donald Trump's Mar-a-Lago home. French President Emmanuel Macron is in Algeria on a trip aimed at repairing ties and boosting energy supplies. He laid a wreath at a monument to Algerians killed during the Independence War, which brought French colonial rule to an end 60 years ago. A former British ambassador to Myanmar and her husband have been arrested in Yangon. Vicky Bowman, who is no longer a diplomat, has been accused of breaking visa rules. Google says it's working to improve the carbon calculator feature on Google flights after being criticized by environmentalists for not including all factors of a flight's emissions in its calculations. Some experts say Google's estimations are half of what they should be. The company says it's working with researchers to better understand the impacts of flights on global warming.
The BBC uncovers evidence that some Egyptian businesses are discriminating against women wearing the hijab. We have a special report. Teetering into view after 2 years of zero social events, parties and going out have returned, and it seems sky-high heels are back in fashion.
I feel like $1 million when I put heels on.
I love high heels. I really miss them during the pandemic.
Now, in many parts of the world, social events were seriously curtailed due to COVID lockdowns. Parties were banned for most, and that meant that for many it was more about dressing down for the sofa rather than dressing up to go out. But now that social events are back on the calendar, high heels are also back in fashion.
Tennis champion Novak Djokovic says he will not play the US Open because he hasn't had a COVID vaccine, which means he'll be refused entry into the country. And the star has won 21 Grand Slam tournaments, including 3 US Opens. The announcement came just hours before the draw for this year's tournament was due to take place. On Twitter, he wished his fellow players good luck and said he would wait for his next opportunity to compete.
Space as you've never seen it. We'll speak to the man who's remastered these amazing images of the Apollo missions.